Thank you. Nick Lachey is one of the best-known names at the center of the proposal to legalize pot in Ohio. Ads featuring him played on your televisions in recent days. All part of the heated battle playing out at voting booths right now. Team coverage tonight of the historic vote. Ashley Zilka is with supporters gathering at Lachey's bar right now. Jason Law is in Columbus with a group trying to prevent Issue 3 from becoming reality. Let's begin with Ashley.
Well, Carol, a pro-Issue 3 group is on their way down here to Lachey's bar. They have praised Nick Lachey for his support on legalizing marijuana, but not all people are on board with his recent advertisements.
I'm Nick Lachey. Ohio is my home, and I care very deeply about the people here, which is why I'm proud to be a part of a movement that's going to create jobs, reinvigorate our economy, and improve the safety of our communities.
Nick Lachey is one of the big names that has spoken up in support of legalizing marijuana. He even appeared in this TV ad. It's something that groups like Ohio cannabis entrepreneurs are proud of.
No matter what state you look at, people who have lots of money are looking to put lots of money into the industry, and Nick just happens to be one of those people who wants to do that for Ohio. He could have chosen any state, really. And
critics argue that the ad fails to mention Lachey's stake as an investor. When asked why the ad doesn't include that information, Responsible Ohio's executive director told WCPO sister station WEWS that reference to it would miss the point. 9 on Your Side also found out that the former boy band member is not a registered voter in Ohio. But some voters say those issues don't matter. They are glad to have Lachey on board.
I really encourage people who are more on the entrepreneur side of life to figure out what is going to work for them and to somehow get involved in this, again, really new, hopefully fantastic industry for Ohio.
As for Ohio cannabis entrepreneurs, they hope they have a reason to celebrate tonight at Lachey's.
We kind of chose it a little tongue-in-cheek at first. Plus they have great televisions and big tables for large parties to sit at. So, well, you know, a lot of people go there for this as a sports bar. We go there for the election bar.
Now, the group plans to have a large turnout tonight. Coming up on 9 on Your Side at 7. Hear from more voters and what they have to say about Nick's involvement with Issue 3. Reporting live tonight, Ashley Zilka, 9 on Your Side.
All right, thanks, Ashley. Issue 3 does not have overwhelming support among Ohio voters. There are lots of groups who are telling voters to vote no to legalizing marijuana. 9 on Your Side's Jason Law is live in Columbus with why the Ohio Chamber of Commerce came out against Issue 3. Jason?
Yeah, Craig, here in the state capitol, the Ohio Chamber of Commerce is getting ready to host a viewing party later tonight to watch the results come in when the polls close, whether that's at 7:30 or 9:30. We just don't know at this point. But the chamber told me earlier today that it's not necessarily a case of whether or not you're against the legalization of marijuana by itself, but whether or not a small group of investors should be allowed to come into the state and change the Constitution. The Ohio Chamber of Commerce is telling voters to just say no.
What's at stake is a huge policy decision about whether we're going to flood the state with recreational marijuana and create huge problems for employers.
Andrew Durrell and the chamber came out against Issue 3 in August. Durrell says the chamber raised more than $100,000 in the campaign against legalized marijuana and worked with other local chambers and Rotary clubs to defeat the ballot initiative.
One, there's going to be tons of litigation probably one way or another because things aren't clear. I mean, for the workplace, just for example, it says if you have a medical certificate. Well, what's a medical certificate? It's not a prescription, it's just something that a doctor writes up. Well, what kind of doctor? I mean, the questions are endless if this goes into place. It'll be years probably before we actually know how it might play out.
Now remember, lobbyists, lawmakers, regulators here in the state capitol not only keeping a close watch on Issue 3, but also Issue 2, which essentially bans monopolies from appearing on future ballots. If Issue 2 and Issue 3 somehow both pass tonight, this issue will probably play out in court for many days and weeks to come. We're live in Columbus tonight. Jason Law, 9 on Your Side.